What's up, guys? Somebody with CE coming back at you with more CK2. When last we left off, we actually had some ransoms going on, and we had pretty much an invasion of us going on. He did what I said he was going to do, which was do the invasion here for the de jure, and then all sorts of things broke up. Which is that host of his son showed up and said, "Damn, here to take my land back, Dad." So yeah. We still got this fight going on up here, but we have a revolt war. He's assisting in a revolt war. Of course, Pictland is still going crazy, and Tarla of Pictland, this guy is actually winning this war. So yeah. West Francia is still a unified country. However, I don't know how much longer that's going to last, since he's 44 years old and he's nowhere near becoming a power. When he dies, I believe he will become one of the kings. He'll become a king and he'll become a king. So Tutbert and Pepin. The Umayyads down south are continuing to hold strong. They're actually Umayyad Holy War for Gascon. So are they winning that? No, they're losing. So he is losing a holy war up in this way. The Abbasids actually took all of Africa. So this is the Abbasids that I know. They're actually taking land going that way. The Byzantine Empire is in the middle of a revolt war against the tyranny of Basilius Christophoros the Fat. Yeah. Wait. His brother died in battle, so he took over. Yeah. Okay. Didn't go up that way any. We got a breakaway country here for Ghana. They're Sunni. Interesting. Yeah. India's being India. And looks like Svipjod's trying to take Finland, which is interesting. Who's in charge? Sigurd. Oh wow, he's maimed. Okay. Alright, and Lombardy are still in this war. Good grief. They're still in this Lower Crown Authority war. Jeez. Okay. And that's about it. Mercia had a revolt war in the middle of us, them me calling them in as allies. That's why they're blue. So that actually became a problem for me. So let's go ahead and get this started again. We're basically, all we're doing now is I'm ransoming off this guy's kids because we're still making money here, which is good. Alright, good. We can now create the Duchy of Gwynedd. Yay! We're a petty king now. King Peter of Gwynedd. So we have now made the duchy. We've got our Duchy of Gwynedd back. This is good. This actually is good, because now that we're a duke, we actually still have 3-2, but we get the rules called centralization. Centralization, a centralized state is important for the liege to grow powerful, but a decentralized state might be easier to maintain. Now what this means is a decentralized state is the realm is entirely decentralized and can effectively handle many vassals. So you get a vassal limit of +10. Now, I get a vassal limit of +5. Basically, the more decentralized your government is, the more vassals you have. Vassals are not a problem for me. We want low centralization. The realm is somewhat decentralized and can effectively handle several vassals. So we want some vassals. We want to raise the centralization to medium, if my vassals allow it, good. And that allows me to go above my defense. Yay! So we have 3 defense now. We're going to continue to wage war here. And hopefully we'll be able to hold on here long enough that we're still pulling in a great deal of money. 3.49 ducats a month. And here we've got the Orthodox have now turned around and are now the powerful. So the iconoclasts have fallen through. Orthodoxy is now the important religion over here. And I'm willing to bet it's because, yeah, He was Orthodox. He went against the heresy, and he went against he basically he didn't like the heresy, and he went back to being an Orthodox, and he converted the entire realm. So everybody pretty much said, yeah, we'll be Orthodox. It's cool. Yeah. So let's get back over here to our corner of the world. Bishop Tudwal of Bangor Far died. Alright, so we lost a bishop. Alright, so let's go over something real quick. You'll notice that I have a Bishop Cedric who has 81 like of the Pope, Conan II, and he has 99 of me. Now, I have a button that popped up here, and I can make an anti-Pope. Now, creating an anti-Pope list allows us to excommunicate any character in our realm and protect them from excommunications by the official Pope. Bishops who like the anti-Pope better than the Pope will pay taxes to us instead. However, creating an anti-Pope will cost us 500 prestige and will lower the moral authority above the church by 20%. That's not good. We're already losing moral authority because there's a lot of heretical rebel victories going on right now somewhere, and we lost a holy war. So the more you'll notice that we have heretical rebel victories. Well, let's take a look. I'm willing to bet that it has something to do with the Cathar up here. They have 1,000 troops, and I'm willing to bet it has something to do with him. He has not really pushed out any, but he's in a position he probably could do that again. So the more holy wars that we win, the more our moral authority goes up. Having our holy sites actually helps us as well. As you can see, Holy Site of Santiago, which is down here, is now in Umayyad hands. So that's bad. We don't even own our own holy site anymore. So having a moral authority would throw the realm to chaos and would cause a lot of heresies to pop up. We really don't want that. I mean, we want to be. Wait, what just happened? Oh, he moved over here. Okay, so that host. Remember when I moved that small group of troops, 145 down here? Yeah. It moved it down. We now have enough troops. He moved his troops over and now sitting on this, meaning I can now siege this down, which is good. I want that. So we're at 98% war score right now. And this is now under our control completely. So we'll go ahead and move off here and go down to Gwynedd. Or go down to Gwent. Excuse me. And we'll go ahead and start sieging this now. Now, since we're using our troops and we're in the middle of a war, our vassals don't mind the fact that we are using their troops in this war. We're defending our lands. Okay, so he died without a child. That's sad. That was the new guy. That was the guy that wanted to be my spy master. Now, I could make Merfwin ap Owain ambitious. I don't want to do that. We're going to not make him ambitious, because ambition, actually, in the long run, we want him to be diplomatic. Ambition would mean he would want titles and such. We don't want that. Let's look and see if... Oh, yeah, we really got to... There's a really good spy master right there. We're going to pick him up. We're going to send him out. You'll notice there's no green here, which means we really can't learn anything. So we're going to send him back down here to Constantinople. Let's look and see if there's any new people that are good. We have a 13 count who wants to be a chancellor. I have a new steward. No. Marshal? No. Chancellor? No. So we only got a new spy master out of all that, which is fine. I don't mind. So now we really want to start building up our levies and Oh. Okay, if I win, I'm going to get 32 ducats, and I get 36.98 war contribution prestige. Good. So let's take our troops home. Let's take it. Let's try to get. I mean, I know I'm moving really fast here, but let's try to get that land. Lower our levies. Good. So we're doing very well here. Alright, so he wants us. I'm actually going to help him. We request the owner obligations called to the Mercian Revolt War. We'll help him. Because he's almost won this anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The cook is prepared to find meal, but the priest preached about temperance. I try to eat modestly, but the food is too good. I get the gluttonous trait, which is bad all around. Or I can satisfy my hunger with bread and water. Let's try to get temperate. Did we get it? Nope. Okay, you know what time it is, of course. Can I carouse? Yeah, I can carouse. Alright, so let's go ahead and carouse. Guess I can't. Oh, then a war. Duh. Okay. So you need to hurry up with that war, buddy, because I'm trying to do carousing. Now again, if you remember, I can invade him. I've got 1,000 troop levy limit. I could invade. However, he currently has... Oh, wow. Okay, we may be invading. Yes. I do believe we will be invading. Alright, so... He only has 600 troops. Let's see. 464 troops. His levy is down. Let's invade. Let's invade. Let's see if he raises those other guys. We have plenty of troops too, so let's see what happens here. Okay, King Otho won. Let's try to call Mercia into our fight. And he's going to honor his obligation. Awesome. Let's see if he actually... Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Okay, he's going to attack straight down into Palace. Onto his troops. He took a major river crossing there, so he may actually lose this fight. No, he pulled through. And he's going to engage him again. No, he's going to come up here and sit with me. Hi, friend. Thanks for showing up. Now, we're not losing money, which is good. When you're losing money, you want to make sure that when you go into a war, you're not going to lose too much money. Losing money in a war and going into negatives, being bankrupt while you're in the middle of a war is really, really bad. Because being bankrupt, it's awful. I mean, if I were to be bankrupt during a war, my morale would suffer badly, and my troops would just perform worse because, I mean, they're not getting paid. They're like, I'm not being paid, so why am I just risking my life? Okay, so Murfwin was torturing a rat behind the stables. I'll talk to him about kindness. Okay, he didn't gain kindness, but he lost cruel. So that's good. My daughter, on the other hand, is still honest, which means she gets a little bit of good stuff for diplomacy. That's good. And, wow, okay, so there's a lot going on down here. This guy died of consumption. We lost our spy master. Wait, was that my spy? Oh, my spy master died of consumption. That sucks. Alright, so let's make this guy our new spy master. Again, send him down to Constantinople, because that's just what we do. Let's get back over here to our war. Also, what the hell is going on here? Ooh, okay. Also, losing, going bankrupt is also bad because going bankrupt will cost you things like if you have mercenaries with you, and those mercenaries are actually a part of this war, then those mercenaries have a very good chance to just desert, or even worse, they go to the enemy side. So if you're having a war where your mercenaries are actually the brunt of your forces, then that's bad, because if they switch force sides on you, like if you remember earlier, I had a wait, what just happened here? Okay, so he took his father... Oh, that sucks. So he took his father's realm, and then his father immediately turned around and revolted on him. That stinks. Oh well, sucks to be you. I could probably... No, I could not. Wow. Okay, the Pope is dead. Sixtus the Fourth is our newest Pope. We got a new Cardinal, of course. Anyway, so if you remember earlier, let's try to get her charitable. Good, she's charitable. Awesome. If you remember earlier, I was using just mercenaries to invade into Gwynedd and Dehombarth, or Perfedwald and Gwynedd. Now, if I lost those, if I went bankrupt during that time frame, which was why I was worried about my money going so low, if I lost that land, then what would in essence happen was, or if I lost that money and I went bankrupt, in essence what happened was the mercenaries would either turn against me or they would completely just desert. Turning against them would have been bad if I had them as my main army, because them turning against me, I don't have the troops to fight them back. So, or fight back against them. And they can actually turn against me and join the other side. So, yeah. Alright, so we won. We have won this land. Okay, so we usurped the county of Turnwig, and we got the duchy. Cool. And we can make a duchy of Pallas. Now I'm going to show you something real quick. Now I am Gwynedd, Petty Kingdom of Gwynedd. If I hit de jure, it shows that this is my de jure land here. This is my de jure area I've got. So if I look, you can see I have Kingdom of Wales here. Now, in order to create the Kingdom of Wales, I have to have at least 51% of the land to create this title. I currently have 50%. And if I get, and I have to have 367 ducats, 200 piety, and a good chunk of the, I have to actually, just money and piety. So money is going to be a problem because I have to have 367. And I need to get one more point of land here. But we're also over our demesne limit. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to send him to here. So that way, since he's going to win this revolt war, I'm going to take this land back. However, I could also do this. If I create the Duchy of Pallas, what ends up happening is, I'm going to keep that duchy. So I may end up doing that. That'll end up getting me another point of demesne. So let's, well, I'll have legalism too. Yeah, I need legalism too. So if I'm a double duke, what'll end up happening is I'll get another point of demesne, which will put me at 4-3. If I give away, I'm going to have to give away one of my lands here. So I'm probably going to give away Penguern, since it is the of the land. So let's look at what kind of troops I have. We have men. Not in prison, not man. We'll do not marry. Actually, let's do any marriage. Not a ruler. My religion, my culture. Yes to an adult. No to a great house. Actually, any. We just want to make sure they're not an heir to anything. And we're going to look for a good steward, but we also want to find one that's got very good stats. Rain is good. He's also my steward. I like Rain because he has 8 diplomacy, 9 martial, 17 stewardship, 5 intrigue. He's also gregarious, he's Midas touched, he's honest, he's wroth, he's brave, and he's charitable. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get you married, Rain. She looks good, Morgana. Oh, there's a name, huh? So we'll go ahead and let that roll. Okay, he is married, he's happy. So now we're also going to give him the county of Penguern. So now he has now landed. He's a count, and he was a lowborn, but now I think he was lowborn, but now he is no longer lowborn. His land or his family now means something. So now it's the Dyfed is his family name. His house is Diffid. So this may actually be the family that was in charge of this before. Merdud. Yeah. He was the family that was in charge previously. I actually ousted them. So now we have him in charge of land, which means that all his family will now grow. This will be his family's land from here on out, unless something completely oblivious happens, like he dies or something. We're going to let it take a minute, and we're going to go back to our council. We're going to go to steward, and we're going to put Rain back in charge of our steward, and of course put him back on Gwynedd. So we're going to make him our steward, and boom. Now, of course, we have to get another duchy, which means we're going to have to save up 183 ducats for this. Prisoner. Message from Ulfa. He wants to give me back this guy. Why do you have him? Okay, I'll accept. I'll pay 10 ducats for that. I don't know why. Okay, well, we're going to put this guy in charge of my troops now. Let's look at my levies now. This is slightly bigger. Of course, we're going to put him back in charge. Yeah, okay, so we're good. What's going on over here? Derbian Peasant Revolt. Okay, that's interesting. Now, we're still at higher demands than we need to be. We're at 4-3. And successor de jure war over Bedford. So Essex is invading him, and we'll accept. I won't help him. I'm not going to send troops over there, but we will accept. We'll accept his call to arms, since I'm not wasting my troops to go over there. We have our own agenda. I'll honor my alliance, but I'm not going over there to help him. Why would I want to do that? Because I want to actually... Let's actually not rush this. I was thinking really... Okay, so I have another... God, this guy's good. Let's get you married, my friend. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to hire a debutante. And let's get you married, my friend. You've did very good for me. Boom. Now you're married. We're going to use this. And I'm going to pause it right here because we're almost out of time. So, of course, let's look to see what's going on around the world. Looks like we've got a attacking King Carl. They're still having this. Okay, so he is now winning this holy war now. Not sure what changed. He's lost a lot of troops though, so he may be losing. This holy war may be costing him some land. Lombardy is now in the middle of 2 civil wars. A revolt war for Count Walperto's claim on Lombardy, and a Lower Crown Authority war. Lombardy's just falling apart at the seams, man. Masmudid attacking Sultan Umar of Africa in Masmudid War of the Sheikhdom of El Rif. So he is attacking here. So he's attacking this and winning, as a matter of fact. Let's see here. The Byzantines really haven't did anything. I mean, he won this. So he won a revolt war. He won 2 revolt wars, so he's solidifying. He has 18,000 troops. Abbasids are now second liberation of Armenia, and the Armenian liberation is winning. Wow. And second Abbasid Orthodox revolt war. So he's got a 4,000 Orthodox revolt war, And he's got this guy with 9,000 troops over here waiting somehow. I'm not entirely sure. So basically what's happening is there's an Armenian revolt. There's an Armenian revolt going on over here. And they're fighting to liberate themselves because you can see they're Monophysii. And they're trying to take back this land from this guy who is sitting. Ironically, out of all of this, the Jews are still around. And he's only got 372 troops. So I don't know what to say about that. So he's a duke now. He doesn't have enough troops to fight him off, though. Over here, we've got the only Nestorian in the game currently holding on. India's being India. I mean, I'm sorry, I really can't tell you anything about what's going on over here because I've never played India. It's very confusing to me. You can only marry into this, right, them and all, and Svipiad is, I guess, are they going over here? Yeah, they're invading Estonia. So, Svipiad is trying to take Finland. Ragnar Lodbrok, he wants to be the king of Sweden. So now we're going to see him actually start doing something. De jure war over Bergenholmer. So he is now trying to take... Wait, what? Defending against King... He's winning this. And Poljana, so he is trying his best to just solidify. His father took all this land here, and now he's trying to take all this. So, and he married Alf's daughter. He's supposed to have married Kraka by history. Historically, he should have married Kraka, Sigurd's daughter, which I think actually is his sister, which is weird, but, don't know. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for stopping by. As always, if you like this content, please follow it, or please subscribe, and like this video, thumbs up. And that is about it. Again, we will continue on. I'm going to give you guys a lot of content today. So let's see what we can get done today. Let's see if we can make the county of Wales, or the Kingdom of Wales. That would be awesome. Let's see if we can make Wales. With that said, thank you very much for stopping by, and Some Dude with CE signing out. Later.